go.
They say there's over 10,000 species of butterflies in the world. Created one that's not in the books. The prehistoric butterfly. I took probably at least 3 roofs off when I was younger. Roof and siding. I tore the old farmhouses down. And I saved every piece. I was going to reuse it. I have friends that are dyed-in-the-wool slate people. And broken, if a piece broke in half, you generally had 2 good halves or 2 good pieces, because it breaks in a weak point. They say the slate was formed millions of years before the dinosaurs even walked on the earth. That's how this process of this forming of this, was done in the ground. Sediment and minerals pressed together.
So how do you cut these?
The glue was heat and pressure. I was looking at some pieces I had, thinking I'd like to cut miniature roof slates. Not miniature, but smaller. And I'm trying to figure out how to do like the curved ones, and I'm like struggling around with all these trial and error, and it's like it's not working my way. Then I spotted this tool, and as soon as I saw it, I said, "I'll bet you that'll work." And sure enough, it led to this, and I'm modifying the tool a little bit and trying other things with it, and I'll have it to where it'll do whatever I want. If the piece is sound, I want to be able to cut the piece in any configuration that suits me, inside, outside. So I saved everything. Angle cuts, big pieces, full pieces. And I mean, I had several thousand pieces of slate at home for many years, like 25, 30 years. About 4 years ago or so now, I called a guy up I knew that's strictly slate roofing, sold him all my full pieces pretty near for like pennies on the dollar, the value. Didn't realize this was even any kind of a possibility. So, I mean, there have been some pieces that have gone out here. I charged a lot less for the crosses than I really wanted to, because I always wanted them to move without much hesitation. And I have a smaller $5 one. I could probably charge 12 for the crosses, and not sell any, but I wouldn't sell as many. So I've sacrificed a little bit here and there just to move the piece. Surprises me that there's not, I have nothing to compare my work to. I heard of an old timer that 2 people mentioned, an old fella somewhere here in Ohio. He makes arrowheads out of slate, and he makes the edges as authentic as he possibly can. And so anyway, I got lists of names and numbers of slate owners. Probably several dozen by now. Sooner or later, I'll have to look somebody up and go see what they have. I've been given some slate. But I had a lifetime supply, and I sold it, to pay taxes and, take care of, some immediate bills, and that looked like a good outlet.
It has strings in it.